Sorry guys, you are fixing to head back to PE, it threw that off. All right, so we've taken care of that one. The next one, 8, 5, and 3, well, he's the smallest. So 0.321. 5, I've gotten rid of him. Now I have a 5 and an 8 in the 10th place, so he would be next. And finally, our largest one is my pen's not wanting to write. Let's see what's going on here. 0.848. But then let's go ahead and do, since we are dealing in money and we know it's cents, it should only be 2 figures. This one, if I put a 0 here, is it still the same? Yeah, it's still the same. So that's 20 cents. But this one, we know that cents is only supposed to be 2 places. So here's what's in that place. Just as we did previously, we look behind him to see if he's big enough to kick him on up one. And he's not. So this would be 32 cents. This one is already just 2, so that's fine for cents. This one, though, has 3 digits, and cents just needs to be 2 digits. So this is where the cutoff is, because cents should have 2 digits. So I look behind him to see if he's 5 or more. So he's big enough to kick him on up. So this would be 85 cents. Don't let the dollar signs throw you off. It's still just decimal numbers. They're just looking at it as cents now instead of just decimals. Okay, on the next one. Sometimes you have a whole number part too, because you have some dollars, not just cents. My screen's locking up on me. Okay, you have some dollars and not just cents. So on this one, they all have a 2. So that's not going to change anything, is it? So just like previously, I go to the next number. I look at my 10th place. Oh, now it's choosing to move. Screen is acting wacky today. Okay, so the 2's are all the same. So I go to my 10ths. I have an 8, a 2, a 2, and a 3. Well, I know it's not him or him because they're bigger than the 2's. So now I got to decide which 2 goes first. So I got to look at the 100th place. Well, in the 100th place, I have a 9 and a 1. 1's the smallest, so this is going to be my smallest figure, $2.21. Okay, with what's remaining, I have an 8, a 2, and a 3. Well, 2's the smallest, so $2.29 is next. Okay, now of what's left, I have an 8 and a 3. Well, 3 is smaller than 8, so I have $2.3.49. But if we're talking about money, it should only be 2 place values for cents. So let's just go ahead and look behind him. There's a 5 or more behind him, isn't it? So that's going to kick him on up. So this would be your next one. But if we were rounding him to cents, it would be $2.35. Okay? And then our final one, we would have the $2.813, because 8 is the largest. But if we were rounding to cents, we would have $2. So we'd look behind him. 3's not big enough to kick him on over, so we would have $2.81. So again, don't let the whole number scare you. Don't let the dollar sign scare you. It's still just decimals, and we know how to do that. Look behind them, see who we're kicking, check the place value, just see who's smallest in that place value. And I'm gonna let y'all go on the rest of this sheet, and I'll see you tomorrow.